Believe it or not, I am here. I am in San Francisco, and it was not easy for me, very difficult for me to come. I got a call from Antwerp. We have also very big problems today, and the problems are waiting for me, and they ask me to come back to Antwerp. But it was very difficult for me to refuse Rabbi Lipner and the Rebbetzin Lipner. Rabbi Lipner and the Rebbetzin Lipner, they told me that my speech should not be short. At least a half hour, they said, to talk. But Rabbi Lipner, I want to show that the guest speaker should not speak too long. And I will explain you why. There's two different things. There's a speech and there's a lesson, teaching. The Gemara says, "Yoilam yishne udam letalmidoi derech tzuru." The Rebbe should teach to his students in a very short way, because if he speaks very long, the Talmud is confused. And we see our sages, the Tnuim, they were very short. After generations, the Amaruim, a little bit longer, and the Achroinim very long. I consider my speech not as a speech, but as a lesson, as a teaching, and I consider the audience here as my students now for these few minutes which I'm going to talk. I am here already the fifth time, yes? The fifth time I'm already here. And I want to tell you something about. I established a yeshiva in Eretz Yisrael. Michael told you about the yeshiva. Michael, what is your Yiddish name or Hebrew name? I don't like to mention this name.
Michal Eliezer.
Michal, yes. Michal is a Talmud in our yeshiva. And Mr. Reichman, the son, made a parlor meeting, and I was invited to Toronto. And they sent letters to invite people. One was invited, and he answered a letter. He sent $18. It was embarrassment for Reichman. And he wrote in his letter, how do you say Rabbi Kreiswirth is the Rosh Yeshiva Merkez HaTorah? He's the Rav in Antwerp. And I said to send him an answer. If he sent $18, it seems that his financial situation is not good. I am sending back the $18 and $18 more for him. Yes. And what he is asking, how could be Rabbi Kreiswirth, the Rosh Yeshiva Merkez HaTorah, he's in Antwerp, tell him there's a Gemara Chidya, a remarkable Gemara. It was a Talmud, a student. He went to his Rebbe 6 months one way and 6 months back in order to stay by his Rebbe only one day. It is remarkable. 12 months 6 months to the Rebbe and 6 months back, and there's a special name for this Talmud. He is called Rabbi HaRav the Chad Yomer, the student from one day. In Chazal, they called him Rabbi HaRav the Chad Yomer. Tell him, if a student can be a student for one day, a Rosh Yeshiva also can be for one day. And I am a Rosh Yeshiva for one day in the Yeshiva's Merkas HaTorah. Yes. And now I can say that Mechual, Baruch Hashem, is my Talmud. Even if I am not too much